Do you believe in destiny? You do know what destiny is, right? Destiny is a predetermined course of events, something that was meant to happen no matter what. I would like to submit, for approval of the Midnight Society, a story called The Shot Heard Around the World. In the year 1914, an assassination plot was hatched out in a small cafe by a Serbian nationalist group called the Black Hand. Upon discovering the heir to the Austro-Hungarian Empire would soon be visiting the town of Sarajevo, a plan was constructed to kill the Archduke. The plan was to break off as individuals along the parade route to be taken by the Archduke, and when a good opportunity presented itself, throw a handheld explosive at the intended target. And there, just like it was a movie, everyone was in their spots. The parade had begun. The Archduke had traveling in a car with no roof, in a line of vehicles down the road, with onlookers along the side of the road witnessing the future king go waving by. And sprinkled within those onlookers are a few men who are preparing to commit murder. And just like that, there it was, a chance, an opportunity, an opening. A member of the Black Hand threw his explosive at the car the Archduke was riding in, but it bounces off the vehicle with a thud, then tumbles and rolls underneath the following car in the procession. And there's some panic. The car sped off. People start running, and the intended assassin is chased down and captured. The members of the plot, dejected and disappointed, disperse the streets and go their separate ways. Now, most people, after having an attempt made on their life, would flee the city, return home for protection. But the Archduke decides in a show of strength, and maybe stubbornness, to take a visit to the hospital where those who were injured in the explosion earlier had been taken. En route to the hospital, the driver takes a wrong turn. Trying to back out of the alley, the car will stall and die. And standing right there at that spot at the exact time, probably not believing his eyes, was Gabriello Princip, one of those men who had placed themselves on the side of the road hoping for an opportunity to assassinate the heir to one of the most powerful empires in Europe. Princip pulled out his gun from his coat and fired at point-blank range. That pull of the trigger would become known as the shot heard around the world. That murder would be the lighting of the fuse that would start World War I, which would kill or injure over 40 million people. That would shape almost every major event of the 20th century, from the beginning of World War II to the tragedy that took place on September 11, 2001. Was Archduke Franz Ferdinand destined to die that day? Was World War I going to start eventually, somehow, some way? We will never know, but it seems that the way that the events unfolded, that we are all just actors playing out our roles on planet Earth.